Welcome, welcome. I really should just wait until people get here to say welcome, welcome. I've thought about that. However, I also thought, I have another thought. I love to have a collection of just cards and stuff because, like, picking the cards, That should be a thing too. That should be a series. I love lights. You got to bring lights. You got to bring lights. Hey, BG. Hey, BG. Angel answers. I need to work with the angel answers more. Everything is very well and good. I kind of want to bring out the badass tarot deck just because. I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be good. Oh, this is an interesting feeling. These cards. Very interesting. Thank you, BG. I got your donation. Two questions, 3 cards each. Okay, got you. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, work. I'm getting ready to go to work later. All right, we about to see. About you, a relationship. Whatever you want to take, either one. I don't know. All right, we about to get into this though. How did BG's Libra feel about being gone on a trip this past weekend? Oh, how does he feel? Oh, I see it. Okay. How did your Libra feel about you being gone on a trip this past weekend? How did the Libra feel about BG being gone on a trip this past weekend? The Lovers. The Lovers. The Lovers, the Two of Pentacles. Damn. Okay. BG, you saw that? Guess he really feel away, don't he? They just like threw up or something. Like, chill out. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. Now, that was interesting. So it's a reversal day today, I see. The Two of Pentacles right here in the middle with the this is the Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm tripping. That's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now I'm happy that the Seven of Swords is not upright. I actually despise that card. So I guess this is like having to trust, someone having to let go of like thinking someone is this trustworthy. It's like dealing in the space of like you don't believe something. The Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. The Lovers being the first energy out feels like the situation is kind of like he didn't really know how he felt about the situation, you know? Like on one hand he understood, but maybe on one hand he really wanted to be with you. It's crazy because this the man that is doing the juggling too. So like I feel like we got the Lovers and this is y'all union, right? This is y'all passion towards each other, that Lovers card. That's the relationship. That Lovers represents the relationship for me. And when we look at the Lovers, we see the two people. We see the masculine, we see the feminine right here, right? But as we continue to read, and it feels like we get into this man's perspective, which was your question, right? Like why, like how did he feel? And it's like wishy-washy. Like he was like balancing some things out. Weighing some things out. Then with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like not being able to trust himself or something. I'm not completely mad at the Seven of Swords. I am getting the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, though. I'm going to clarify this Seven of Swords. Really? And that's what it feels like. That Seven of Swords is like not wanting to be too delusional, like about the relationship or something like that. Like wanting to like let go and be open and trust, but then also at the same time not wanting to do that. Like don't want. It's like now that's making a lot more sense. It's like it's like he doesn't trust himself enough to open up or like really like trust you without abandoning the trust that he has to protect himself by not opening that pathway, you know, of him to trust. It's like he doesn't trust and he's like, I'm not trusting. And then he wants to trust you, but he doesn't trust himself enough to like, it's crazy. So he doesn't trust himself enough to open up to you without betraying his own trust for you, you know? So it was like, I feel like it plagued in his mind a little bit. Like, it could have gave him a little bit of like anxiety about what you could have been doing there just because he's like, oh yeah, you on a trip, like you, oh wow, this weekend, like, you know, even if he knew it was coming up, even if it was a spur of the moment, like it's like some delusion in his mind that like even if he wanted to trust you, he can't because he don't know how he felt. Like, I want to trust, but I don't really know. Like, letting his guard down. Yeah, exactly. I think like he's seen relationships go sour. He's seen just maybe even just being let down in general, you know, whether it's a relationship or not, to whatever it created the reason why there may be trust issues there. You know, he's holding on to that. And so when it's coming to a lovers, it is really hard for him to let his guard down. But I just feel like he's gonna have to take the leap of faith. I think he missed you. I think he wants to believe in the connection, or somebody really wants to believe in this connection, but there's some things that needs to be balanced out, some things that need to be made clear. But he needs to let his guard down for sure. Yeah. How does he feel about you and your relationship? How does the Libra feel about his relationship with BG? After the shuffle, the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what comes out here. Two of Swords, upright. The Empress actually came out in the shuffle. And the Seven of Wands. That felt like two cards. His guard is definitely up. Again, this indecisive nature with this Two of Swords and just kind of being at a space where you need to make a decision, but you don't want to make the wrong decision. He doesn't want to make the wrong decision by fully letting his guard down, thinking that you're this queen and that's why you wouldn't be able to help, help yourself. This is the Empress in front of you, like, whoa, well, once in a lifetime opportunity to stand in front of this Empress. But he definitely got his guard up. I definitely see that. And he's coming to have to make a big decision on whether he's gonna let his guard down. Because look, the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands are both very guarded cards. And the Empress is right here in the middle. So there's a lot of protection as far as anybody would be coming to get this Empress. She's locked down. It's crazy because the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands for me are the two most active cards, like the two most active suits, I would say, and the most confrontational. You got the Five of Swords and they're fighting, and then you got the Five of Wands where they're fighting, and then to me that always represents like of course, conflict. In this case, it's like protecting self from conflict from this Empress. It feels like this person don't want to lose you, but also isn't ready to let their guard down. Isn't ready to not keep you locked off here. And the way that this Seven of Wands is standing is like in a very defensive manner. Like, I will not let you pass me. Like, at all. Like, I will not let you pass me. Thank you. And it's two different people of two different suits. So it could just like, I feel like I think all signs lead back to you. You are this Empress in this reading, right? How he feels about y'all, you and your relationship. He views you as the Empress, and it feels like he's either protecting himself from you or protecting him. Yeah. Nope, that's it. No. It seems like he just protecting himself from you. Unless you both are protecting that self in you. It's like you are this Empress and you would want to be his Empress and you would want him to be your Emperor, but you're going to protect yourself and giving him that Empress energy. If he's not returning that Emperor energy, it's like now you got your guard up. And for him, it's like, I've been in love, I've felt this way before, and I didn't think I would feel this way, or whatever. Because he has trust issues, his own past, whatever his past was, for him to open up again, it's really hard for him. So though he may view you as his Empress, it's like it's gonna take a lot of time. And look, this is crazy. There's a light illuminating each one of these cards behind them, behind their head, right? Right behind her. There's the sun, right? So we can assume this is the sun. We can know that's the sun. It's got to be rising or setting, right? And look, that's clear. The sun, right? To me, all lights illuminating behind this person. And the only one that's super clear is the Seven of Wands. Well, she's clear too. She's super clear. But this one is super clear. Like, I'm not letting you pass me. This one is like, what's the best decision for me to make in regards to this Empress and letting my guard down? The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck too. But he also feels like he doesn't want to lose you out of his life. It's like he doesn't want to lose you. So he's going to continue to put forth the energy, but it's almost like he's got to make that decision on whether or not he can finally put his guard down, like, or ease it up a little bit. So I just feel like with the light, it just means that there needs to be more clarity. It's like someone who's super clear until it comes to like what they really going to do next. Right? Because, like, for me, the wands is the practice card, but the swords is the actual fight, right? Where you see the Five of Wands and they're fighting with the sticks and everything like that. They're not fighting with swords. So it could look like they're practicing until they need to get on their horse and come charging in with a sword for a fight. And then with the Two of Swords, it's just like now it's like we need to have a definitive plan of attack. Like we need to have a definitive way we're going to win, or how are we going to defend ourselves. And anybody coming rushing in here, I got to be able to, right? You know what I'm saying? So the Two of Swords is like, what is he going to do now that he views you as this person, or how could he move now? How can he maintain a relationship with you but still protect himself? And I feel like right now he's trying to figure out how he can do that, or what that means. If you ask me, I think that in that case, no one asked me, right? But I think that in that case, it's just about a reflection on yourself. You have to reflect on yourself. What is best for you? If there is some uncertainty or not something that's not clear, it can't move. You can't move forward. You can't ignore the fact that something is not clear. And I think that's where the stagnancy may come from in his energy. Like if he's ever stagnate or pull away or don't say anything, it's because he has to check himself mentally every step of the way, or else he'll get lost. And lost on this journey, like you really had him going. If he was lying, he didn't know whether to believe it or not. All right, thank you, Sael. And what's up, EG? What's your last question? Yeah. All right, you're good. Oh, I need to put that in the chat. When you donate, as soon as you donate, post your question. When you send for a question, immediately post your question in the chat. I think that's in the description box. Not sure. I hope to put it there. He talks about love and keeps asking if I love him. Does the Libra love BG already? Does the Libra love BG already? 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. No. So look, you said 2 cards, right? 8 of Swords. Boom. And I love the depiction of that. I'm glad I stuck with this deck because look at the 8 of Swords. Now the moon. The moon is the light that's behind this 8 of Swords. You saw that it was light and clarity and knowing and being definitive. That now I feel like the energy of the reading has to totally shift, and maybe there's a message for you here. But for me, to answer your question, I don't think that he is ready for that type of love yet. Like it's not that he don't have feelings of emotions for you, but it's more so like he's trying to get in your head to see how you may feel about him. Okay? Like love will develop, right? But again, when someone who's dealing with whether or not they're going to even open up to you or be able to communicate with you past just in-person conversations and actually holding that, communication with their person and just understanding the feelings and emotions of another and putting someone else thinking of someone else as you are thinking of yourself, like that's it's really hard to believe that you're ready for love if that's not what you're doing in order to build and maintain a relationship. So with the 5 of Cups and the yes or no, it is a no, right? I feel like it's because he still got this guard up. He still got this guard up, and there's still something that he has to sort out. And again, I go back to past pain and the reason why he has these trust issues, because if you remember, that was the 2 of Swords that came out, and this is the 8 of Swords. So that's 10 swords. So that's hurt, you know, that's pain. And that'll be a reason why you would put your guard up and not let the guard down so you don't get hurt. But the message that I have for you is also to not reciprocate a guard in a way that he can't, that you're not trying, but also I think it's time for you to start to look at the situation for what it is on your end too. Like if you're looking for more communication and you communicate it that you would like more communication, even if it's just I know that you're busy throughout the day, but just can you hit me up around, sometime you got free just so I can hear from you today and really, whatever. Like however your relationship goes and however you can introduce that idea of like, hey, I would just like for us to communicate more. And then you give him the opportunity to communicate. Because with the Eight of Swords, it's like someone who doesn't want to see the situation for what it is. They're holding up their own stagnancy, right? They are the stagnancy. They are the I'm stopped right here with this blindfold and I'm not gonna look or see, but I don't know where to go. Like, well, you're not gonna know where to go because you can't see. And this Eight of Swords is not a prisoner. This person can break free. This person can walk away. This person could just, you know, wiggle loose and take the blindfold off and walk away. Like. So it is someone else that's holding up the stagnancy. Like, so I would say don't be too, um, just don't be so. Don't look for how he feels about you or continue to try to validate to him how you feel about him. Make sure that it's equal on both sides, right? Where he knows where you're coming from and you know where he's coming from, and that be the communication that y'all have. But make sure that you guys are on the same page as you are evolving with this relationship because I see a lot of uncertainty for someone. Um, or just mental blockage where they're not ready to fully allow themselves to love yet. And that speaks right here with the Five of Cups is like that Eight of Swords is something that they think about the past. Like this Five of Cups is dwelling on the cups that fell over. And because they're dwelling on the cups that fell over, they're still like going to be here in this Eight of Swords energy, not ready to move forward or not ready to do anything about it and just be stuck thinking about the past, living in the past, needing to let go, needing to cut ties, needing to break free so that they can move forward. All right, I got you, Sael. Yes, thank you for posting your questions. All right, BG, you said, did it hurt his feelings when you said you don't want a kid the other day? Did it hurt his feelings when you? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Didn't I bring that up? The Ten of Swords fell out with the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it did hurt his feelings. It did hurt his feelings. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Because maybe that's what he's looking forward to, is having children one day. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's really, really hurt, really set down about this, really pained, and needs to work on themselves. And that's a kid, Eight of Pentacles. And it's crazy how this is an adult male sitting in all of these swords. And they like back to back, this adult male and this Eight of Pentacles. They like back to back sitting down looking different directions. That's interesting, no? They're like back to back. Like, what is the dating all for? In his mind, what is the dating all for? Thank you, Sael. It's like, what is the dating for? Why are we back into each other's lives if it's not for us to have stability with the Eight of Pentacles? But it's almost like he's got to grow up first. He's got to do some growing up before he can start thinking about a kid. So you're not wrong to say you don't want a kid, whether it's just not what you want right now, or if it's like a recognized growth, like he has to grow. Maybe you feel like you have to grow. That for him would have signified, if you would have said that you wanted a child with him, it would have probably like implanted that he like can be sure about you. Like, oh, we want kids? Yes. That's what I want. That's what I want, you know? Because what the so it feels, you know what it feels like, Tayo? And why it is like a lot of swords on that table is that, remember how I talked about like it's a conflict, like a mental conflict of this person, and they have this guard up, and they just, it's like he was testing you, because at one point you told him this is what you wanted, and now your mind has changed. Because like in a relationship, for me, it's like, yes, you got to accept that person, but why do you have to relinquish the things that you want out of life or don't want out of life or whatever, just because that person now does? Like, your mind changed. Like, why do I have to change in that? I could support you in your shift and your change, but my life is this, because this is what I'm choosing to do. You know, not like in the sense of go each other in your separate ways, but in the sense of establishing your individuality in your own thought processes, but still being able to uplift and, you know, show someone else the support that they need as they are changing. And it's like, you, to him changing your mind maybe made him uncertain, because at one point he do remember you saying you did, and now you saying you don't, and now there could be some, well, why are you changing your mind now, like, type of vibe. It's like, yes, you can accept it, like, okay, but if that's something that you want, that's kind of also something you have to continue to speak about. Like, I still want this, not accept that, like, because you know that would have made you happy before, and for him to say he didn't want to start over was like a little something that you probably felt like, wow, well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to start over either. If he don't, I don't have other choice. But like, no, it's not about that, because you have plenty of other choices, right? You do have another choice. You just don't want to accept that other choice. He does have feelings for you, but he has to be able to openly express them, because the feelings that are there, he's more so hiding behind like the pain, and that creates that wall. And he needs to break free from the wall to really allow you into his castle, his kingdom. Coming in, showing you around. Yeah, this is the foyer. The foyer. This is a whole outside garden in front of your house. Oh, this is the garden. This is the foyer. The garden is in the hundred acre of the land. The 100 acre of the land. That's funny. No, the garden is on the other 100 acres of the land. You got 100 acres? Yes, 100 acres of garden. Just the garden. Yes, just the garden. We have fermentation there. Look, it's the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That's funny. Okay, well, yeah. What's up, Tayo? Garden, 100 acres in the. We have 100 acre garden. The garden is 100 acres. Just the garden. That's so funny. You're welcome. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, Tayo, one card for 2 questions. What kind of woman are you becoming? Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Ashley. Yes, girl. It's been a long time. How are you? All right. What kind of woman is Sayel becoming? Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Breathe hot fire on them. Breathe hot fire on them. A secure, stable woman. Four of Pentacles. That person is within all the pentacles. She's standing in all her pentacle glory. Look at all the pentacles before me. Look at the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands. I feel like if it's just being a secure woman, like someone who's secure, someone who's on top of it, someone who's got the financials and everything that's grounding to this woman and within herself, within her life, is just grounded. It's just, she's standing on it. She's sitting down, but she's standing on it. A very secure woman, a very secure woman, a very understanding woman, someone who understands her value, understands that she's not going to work for less than what she is worth. I have to get paid my worth. I know my worth. I'm secure. I got to make ends meet. And the ends you trying to spend shortens my ends. And they'll make my ends meet. So I can't do business like that. Like Four of Pentacles. That's not how I conduct my business. That's not how I conduct my business. So it feels like you are becoming a very stable woman. Very secure. Very secure woman, and you're working towards stability. You're working towards more growth. Being very sure of yourself, standing in your power, and protecting protecting what's treasurable for you. Protecting your treasures. Thank you, Ashley. I got you for a full reading. Appreciate you, girl. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay. And then Tayo said, what would Leo guy want you to do different after your what would the Leo guy want you to do different after your first intimate encounter? What? The Hangman? Nothing. I mean, the Hangman is not like in the sense, the Hangman is just hanging out. They thinking, I don't know what they're thinking. If he was something he wants you to do different after y'all first intimate encounter, would be like upside down. Some upside down. If you talking like that, if you talking like that, he wants you to go upside down or something. If we're talking like that, but other than that, it just seems like this person is contemplating, like just waiting to see a different perspective or just hanging here. Like, what are you doing? Damn, that's crazy. They're not even hanging here. I mean, they're hanging here, but they don't got no legs. It's like this hangman. This depiction of the hangman is growing into is. I don't know if it's growing into the tree or the tree is growing the human. But that's what that card is. This person doesn't have legs. It has legs, and then it goes straight into like the tree. This person has some things to figure out, but they're just being stagnated right now. They're just being stagnant. There hasn't been a decision that's made on this person end or what they're going to choose to do about anything right now. They're just going to be stagnated, thinking about what they should do. Okay, thank you, BG. We gonna go with Ashley first, though. Of course. Take care, Sayel. Thank you. Hey, Diamond Girl. Okay. So 2 questions, 5 cards. How is TJ currently feeling about the relationship? Let's see, Ashley. How does TJ feel about the relationship currently? 3 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Sun card. Ooh. That's 3. We'll do that. The Queen of Wands. And the 10 of Cups. 6 card. The Hangman. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It feels like currently TJ is vibing. Currently it feels like y'all like can get along. I think TJ is more so thinking like all of the things y'all could do together. I feel like he want to work together, want to work on something with you. I feel like he knows that you are his happiness, or he's just super attracted to you. You may work really hard, may be really determined, just free will, free spirit, just like working on yourself. She got purple toenails. She got purple. Yeah, she got her toes painted purple. It's like she's regal, like elegant. And the 10 of Cups is that he's really happy about. He's like the Sun card, the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Look at the work that they doing over here together with the kid, and then the 10 of Cups is the kid, 2 kids actually, sitting on the rainbow, but still working on stuff together. Like he knows that he's supposed to make it work with you. Like he's his happiest self when he's around you. It's so much attraction between you and him. He often thinks about it, and like you are his wish fulfillment, or this relationship is his wish fulfillment. You can see it growing. Even though they different suits from the Three of Pentacles are working together to the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, to the from the Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. You know, that's still 7 notches. This is two, and this is and these are major arcanas with a minor arcana, and then the major again. That's 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. Or maybe we should do. I don't think it's 31. This is 31. Yeah, this is 31. 32, 33, 33. Number 33. Number 33, 36. Hmm. This is a thought in somebody's mind. Like they could really be happy with this relationship. Like it's a buildable working relationship. It works really well. Y'all work really well together. You can just have peace of mind with this high priestess, really being connected to your intuition of just being happy and it's okay and it's free and it's safe. It's like a good space like to be at. And just being happy, like the Queen of Wands, just she's so happy. She got her cat, she got her wand, she got her candles, and she's smiling. She is happy. She's vibing in her own energy. And then here goes someone else just wanting to be in that energy and just being absorbed in like the beauty of this person and that aura and just being around that person. Hey, try hard. Hey, Dodger. What's your second question? The hangman just gives that that's what he's thinking about. Like he's maybe stagnating this telling you this, coming forward to tell you this, or just kind of waiting for it all to like come together how it's supposed to. I don't know. Or that's his desire, that's his wish fulfillment. Thank you, Dodger. You'll be after BG. When you guys, after you guys donate, immediately post your question. After you all donate, post your question. When will Ashley be in a relationship? When will Ashley be in a relationship? The death card, death and rebirth, the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, to the Chariot card. Girl, look at all these major arcanas coming out in this reading for you. Ooh, and this just fell out. And the Ten of Wands. So being how each and every one of these cards is one person, there's a journey that you have to go on, something that you have to get through. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It feels like there's something that you have to go through and get through before you gonna really be able to have this relationship. There's a lot of responsibility, and it's maybe just this understanding, maybe this you coming to an understanding of what a relationship is supposed to be and not accepting nothing less than what your expectations are in a relationship. And it's not like you're gonna set these extremely high standards. This is like the basic, like, kind of like thing, right? Basic parameters of what your relationships are. It's basically your boundaries. It's basically establishing your vision, right? Look at the death card and the hood and the vision that they're having. They're not they're not focused on the face. They're focused on the journey. What else is out there? What they can see is not the same as what is actually, behind them, right? So this is a different space, a different time, something that's more clear, a lot more clarity. See how it's like a galaxy up here, right? But right here, it's just like this is the forest, this is the sun, this is where it's at. This is a different realm right now, and it's like just transforming, transcending, letting any old behaviors let go, letting them go. You got the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant to me is a relationship, a long term relationship. Maybe there's something that you need to see differently about relationships before you're ready to be in a relationship. And the Hierophant is about teaching lessons as well, learning lessons, what you are manifesting, what you are asking the universe for, and why. Why do you think like that's what you need to do? Like, are you sure that what you're asking in your manifestations are the best for you? Does it work out in every single way possible to help you evolve and be more stable and have like your independence established? That's what I'm saying. Like with it's like you manifesting, and you have all of these things that you want to do, and you get all of these options, and you have this option. It's like when you choose, you will be when you go through this personal transformation of growth and you learn this lesson, you will have all different type of options coming in. But it's something that you have to do with this Ten of Wands, having that responsibility to let go or move forward, let something go, move away from it, because this person has got all this stuff and they're leaving something alone, leaving someone, leaving somewhere. They're going somewhere else. With the Chariot, 13, 5, 7, 7, and 10. The major cards right here and here. That's 18, 13, and 5. 18 plus 7 is 15, 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. So 7, 7, 7. With the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. That's 17. The High Priestess and the Sun. And that came out in the first reading. That came out in the first reading. The Sun and the High Priestess was with your first questions. It's about establishing what makes you happy, what breathes life into you, what breathes light into you, what pours light, what that looks like to you, your own happiness. Not just being with someone because it would make you happy to be with someone, being with someone who makes you happy, someone who really is that balance for you, someone who really is looking to have stability and build and grow with you, someone who's really willing to like make you their responsibility of if your load is too heavy to bear, let me help you, let me help you, right? What does relationship look like to you? You may need to scrap the old ideas, let those old ideas go, learn the lessons from the past, let that go, let the past go, so that you can open yourself up to new options that could be coming in. But it's something that you have to do first. You have to leave something alone, or someone alone, or someplace. Maybe you should go travel, leave. This Chariot card gives traveling, moving, relocating. Okay, VG. Will he bring up the baby thing? Let's see. Will he bring up the baby thing? Six of Pentacles. Maybe. Maybe. With the Six of Pentacles, it being a maybe is just like a conversation that needs to be had because there's both equal give and take on both sides. Is balanced. Both sides is balanced. Both sides have an understanding. Maybe he'll bring it up, maybe not. I also don't feel like he'll be running from it. I think you guys do need to have some sort of balance. There is a sense of peace and resolve that comes to the situation too, because I see the infinity sign. Forever, ongoing, the equal give and take. It is a long term investment, a baby. And the second question is there a baby in your future? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is giving yes. Stephanie, are you ready? BG, Knight of Wands is giving a yes. Sometime coming in on a passionate night, like all it takes is that one good night of some real good loving. The club up, the club up, the club up, club up, the club up, the club up. High heels on my tippies. Okay, Stephanie. I didn't see Dodgers PayPal. For 3 questions. Okay. What are some details about your future husband? 4 swords. Oh, this person will just be recovering, will be in the self recovery, in some sort of recovery from like they have their heart with them. They'll be healing. They'll be understanding to your healing process as well. They'll have a really good understanding of emotions and not just emotions, but like feelings. I would say that emotions, but feelings. And when I say feelings, like understanding pain, understanding what that is like because they've been through it and they've healed through their own pain or pain in life. Like they had a life. Details as well. They could have tattoos. They got like a cartoon tattoo or something, or like a portrait, or maybe some roses tattooed on them or something. Okay. Second question is what type of wife will Stephanie be? Type of wife will Stephanie be? Not King Corona. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. A really nurturing wife, a really supportive wife, a really stable wife, a great wife, great mom, really calm, really vibey, like down for the family, understands, like literally, you'll be the matriarch of the family one day. So you know how important your job is and your role. You'll be really sweet and just my man, my man, my man. But also being strong as you are for yourself too. It's not just about your man, it's about stability and balance, right? We talked about uh well, recently just had a card. It was the Six of Pentacles, right? Now equal give and take, understanding that your strength is important as well as your husband's, which in her case would be the King of Pentacles, right? someone who has his thing on a string and you have yours, and it is a teamwork effort. You will be very supportive, but he will also be supportive of you. You'll be very stable. Rich wife vibes. Rich wife vibes. And your third question is, will you be a housewife in the future? Will Stephanie be a housewife in the future? That's crazy, my throat. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But, huh? Page of Pentacles, yes? Yes, very well possible, very well possible. Page of Pentacles is a yes and a yes or no. So, yeah, you might be a a stay-at-home wife, but a stay-at-home mom. That's what I meant. It's giving housewives. It's giving housewives. I love it. You're welcome. Hey, Crystal. For 2 questions. Okay. So, no more donations. Let me see. Crystal, you got 2 questions coming. So, yeah, we're going to close the donations because I'm going to have to probably leave after this so I can get to work. Sorry, I was trying to type this to pin it. All right, cool. It's your turn, Crystal. So, what's your first question? Did you post it? No. Oh, no. Go ahead. What big changes between you and your Gemini? I'm so sorry, I cannot say that name. Between you and your Gemini will have over the next year. What big changes are coming for you and your Four of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Four of Swords in reverse. A really big change. I don't want to scare you. I gotta tell you. A really big change does seem like a financial change, like a really big financial change. Um, the Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, but you got the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles right here. It's like you guys will be really, like you guys will be stable enough, like, but it will have to be something big that like comes out, like something big is gonna happen, and it's gonna change the money. And it may be needing, like, if at first you able to depend on him financially, it's like in this time, if you able to depend on him financially over the next year with this relationship, start to invest and make your little investments into like something that you guys can fall back on. If he's financially stable, then the finance are, if he's supporting you financially, then what you are earning financially, like earned fine, you have to have you earn something so that you can put that away, right? So that if ever there was a rainy day or something happened, there was some sort of like something, like anything, like a rainy day fund, you feel me? So if anything happened where he might not be able to be that financial support where he may need like that equal give and take, that Six of Pentacles, that you're going to be okay. I just said that because of the Five of Pentacles is here, which is taking the financial loss. So it could be good now. Things could, this person could be on top of things right now, but anything can happen that can shift that financial, that financial decline. And it's going to be because in the decline is going to be because of a lesson. Like a lesson needs to be learned here about money and about finance and about stability. So that probably will occur in the next year. So the Four of Swords is taking the time to heal. You feel me? And it's in reverse too. It's in reverse too. So it's like needing like it's taking the time to heal, but it's because you're overworked. It's like you're burnt out. Something is like burned out. I don't know if the money is gonna run out and it's gonna have to be more equal give and take, or this person would no longer be able to like support financially alone. They would need that equal give and take, but it will be way different. Like in the lesson here is if one person, if there are two people in a relationship, both people should be earning something, right? Financially, right? Because y'all in a relationship, y'all both have y'all set earnings. Okay. If he's supporting you financially, that means that you guys are in a relationship and you are supported by this man. So y'all live together. He, pays all the bills. Okay. For you and the earned income that you're getting, you should be putting that away. You should be saving it, sitting on top of it, saving your money, letting it stack. Just because if there's ever a rainy day or something like some breakthrough happens or something like that, then and there's a financial decrease, it's not like you go all the way straight to ground zero. Everybody, it's like, okay, well, the equal give and take now is continue to earn some income, but we are okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to get back on, but we are okay. Basically, like somebody fall off, it's not like they fall off and someone leaves the other person. It's like establishing, like, okay, you down, but we all right. So don't worry about the things you used to worry about. It's that equal balance and equal give and take, and maybe that's the lesson, is to make sure that it's equal give and take, so that it won't ever get to that point. I don't know, but that's a very big change over the next few years. So. Will. Okay. Yeah. Could be some financial changes. What's your second question, Crystal? Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Judgment card. You know what it feels like? Oh, if you know what it feels like too with this Eight of Swords, this Queen of Cups, and this Judgment card is almost like wanting to make sure you are the right person. Like they have a lot of emotions for you, or they can see you guys go in the distance, or seeing himself have a lot of emotions, but he'll probably try to hide that big change. If it is in the sense of finance, it can be trying to hide it away from you, thinking that your love will change, or you will view him different, that he's not being able to, like you would judge him, like you will cast judgment on him because he's no longer like on top, right? Right? Look, with the World card and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you not. It's like you got to be very supportive of this person and uplift them instead of like judge them and like cast them down because things have changed in their life. Like their support system, they'll need that. What else will happen over the course of the year with Crystal and Will? Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Well, I got some good news and some bad news. Somebody could get hurt, but somebody don't feel like you. The bad news and the good news. Somebody could get hurt. This is the bad news. Good news is it don't seem to be you. With the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Because the Queen of Wands was put the heartbreak behind her. Seven of Cups. And the crazy part is that, oh, yeah, it looks like you and Will for the next year could be really, really thriving. It feels like whoever these options were in the past that you may have had sees that you could be in a happy relationship. These people that's attracted to you that were options in the past that maybe you were disappointed by, gave a lot of time to, gave a chance and opportunity to. It feels like past options will want to feel hurt now that you are no longer focusing on them. I said there's someone who's going to get hurt is the bad news. And the good news is that it won't be you. Because the Queen of Wands, I would see it being like this if she was going to get hurt. But for me, it's like the past is behind her. Who's getting hurt? Three of Swords. What comes out next? It's options. Maybe it was this Queen of Wands looking past her hurt or moving past her hurt and of standing in her energy and in her power and like having the options just flow abundantly to her. But it feels like past options are going to be hurt because you're no longer looking towards them, their disappointment. It's like you put them in the past. You put them behind you. You're looking forward. Look, the Empress is here. That's crazy. Anything else to expect over the next year with Will and Crystal? Go ahead and post the next question, Crystal. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Let me see. The High Priestess. Like, you'll see. That's what it gets. That's what it gives that. It gives you will see, you will know. It's more to unlock here. Okay, Crystal, post the next question, please. I have to get going. Will he be a good husband if she decides to choose him of all her options? Who will be a good husband for Crystal? Six of Wands. Yes. Oh, the devil. Page of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. It does feel like you will be championed in the relationship, but it could also come with him being controlling about the money or where you guys are, what you guys are doing in life. Like the direction of where everything goes, you might not be too happy about that. Yeah. See, you got the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's super interesting. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords came back. You got the Four of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups. And you got the King of Cups. It feels like if you championed him over the past, that he will be a good husband for you. The devil to me seems like fear, or maybe just like this controlling mindset in the sense of fear because they don't want to lose it. They don't want to have like any type of misfortunes. But remember, that's what one of the big changes was when it came to money. It came down to money, and that's the Page of Pentacles. So someone wanted to be like really controlling of the money. But remember, I said it was a lesson there. Remember, the Hierophant was there. So maybe he will come in championing you until this big change happens and shifts him. And it puts him in a state where he needs to work really, really hard to get back. The Ten of Wands is here with the Five of Cups. His loss is like, it's like when the good is good, it's really good. But him and his energy of feeling lost with that Five of Cups and him having to work back to it and him feeling like you judge him or him judging himself too harshly or something like that, that will be where the turning point happens in a relationship. That's where it will be. Because the Ten of Wands is that he should be working to love you and still maintain that relationship, but it feels like his value in the relationship is equated to his what he's able to provide. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It's like you start to reflect on how you should have maybe chose the other options who were heartbroken. Remember the other options being heartbroken. It's like maybe that's why he fears and he has to have this control because it's like because you have these options, you can be anywhere. That's probably why that Three of Swords came out. Also, like this sense of fear and having to walk away, needing to walk away from this person because it was good when it started, but then it was like on the up it was good, but on the down it was not so good. Then you walk away from this person because you're tired of you're so exhausted that this person is so down about their situation and they're not trying to work to improve it. Maybe that's why that Four of Pentacles is there so you can stack on your own, save your money. Maybe that's what it was. Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is just being like exhausted. So someone is just gonna be exhausted of just like whatever they harboring onto when it comes to something they lost. The Ten of Wands and the King of Cups is like now he gotta have to work on himself. I feel like he'll be able to give you what you wanted to and what you need until the big change happens in the next year. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool with the Two of Cups. Like he'll be able to give you exactly what you hope to have. But oh look, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. When y'all get past the downs, because it's gonna be up right now, obviously, right? But the wheel comes down. I said it'd be ups and downs. I said that that's crazy on the journey to the love. If you guys could cultivate this love, if there's a balance. But that's what I'm saying. Like with that Four of Pentacles that we saw earlier, it's like how you gonna balance this out? How are you going to? If he's supporting y'all, if he's supporting you and him together, it's like when his change happens, you got to step it up for him, and that's going to help determine his energy towards that relationship, because it's going to make him feel like, okay, when I had you, and you know what I mean. If you go selfish on him when he go broke, if he, if that's the case, now it's like his heart is broken. But it's like if you like, no, we good. Remember how I said he down, but we good. Like, yeah, that's going to determine it. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. It got dark, but it got light again. I'm not gonna lie. And I said how someone's gonna get hurt, but it's not gonna be you. It's because like he would be hurt if he literally supported you, and when he needed your support, you wasn't there. But as long as like you guys are together and understand this victory when we up and down, that we always have an option. As long as we together, we can move forward from any pain of hurt or rejection or disappointment. We don't have to fear that. We know where we're going. We know that we're moving away from that. We're recognizing like, okay, fear and hurt and pain and past, disappointment is coming into the relationship. We need to deal with that and move forward. When it comes to like, it has to be equal give and take immediately. So even if he is going to support the family, there needs to be something that you're doing equally, like for the family. You feel me? Not like a family, but like together. Because the Three of Cups is here, the Two of Cups is here, and the Three of Cups is here, and that goes right here. It's like, yeah, somebody's gonna need to know at some point that the relationship is stable with the Four of Wands. And that's seven. That's Five Cups. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is coming up under the Four of Swords, where someone is exhausted about thinking about this relationship. If you don't need to be exhausted about what you lost in the relationship, or even exhausted about thinking you losing the relationship when you have a stable relationship here. And it's because he's grounded and he knows there's stability that you have to, not stability, but it's stability that you must acquire on your own, but it's also that support that he'll need from you as well, and almost immediately, so he knows that like, yeah, it's okay to take care of me, but while you taking care of me, you're taking care of us. He'll be a good husband, and as long as you guys can remain a team. Hey, Kadi, what's up? All right, Crystal. All right, guys. I gotta get going now. But I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, a personal live, it's 11:11. Just email me. Let me know. You get your own personal live video. You could join the live and watch as I'm reading you, or you can watch it later, however, but it's a private link, so you'll get that private link emailed to you, and that's how you will be able to access your reading. But I will see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you to everyone who watched and donated today. Appreciate you. Bye.